Hello everyone and welcome to my Royal Family official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The true reason Meghan Markle left the royal family. If you want to understand the origins of Megxit, how the perfect 21st century fairy tale of Harry and Meghan took such a turbulent turn, leading to a shock exit from royal life, look no further than yesterday's events in a grim, grey Welsh field. It appears to be the kind of setting for the BBC's next gritty, depressing drama about something gritty and depressing, but it instead played temporary host to the UK's next king and queen this week. The Prince and Princess of Wales, William and Kate, were in Aberfan, one of Wales' most deprived areas, where they visited local leisure centres and opened a community mental health garden. This was the Stillknocks of royal outings, so boring and so worthy that it's a wonder some poor cameraman didn't pass out from boredom. If anyone needed hard proof that being a working HR8 can be a supremely boring job at times, this is it. The interesting thing is that Kate's big day out unintentionally proves one of the arguments made in a new book, Gilded Youth, about why Meghan found royal life so difficult. As we all know, in children's books and anything involving a singing cartoon bird, becoming royal means more than just a lot of money. It also means power and control over your destiny. There will be no more sweeping out fireplaces or putting up with an evil stepmother's heinous demands. Waving your hand, you can see forelock-tugging courtiers fall to their knees and trays of finger sandwiches appear as if by magic. Longtime royal biographer Tom Quinn argues in his book Gilded Youth that one of the unpleasant surprises that awaited Meghan after receiving that massive diamond ring on her left hand was the ego-deflating tedium of life inside a deeply hierarchical, dyed-in-the-wool institution. I don't think there was ever a greater divide between what someone expected when they became a member of the royal family and what they discovered it was really like. A Kensington Palace staffer who remembered Meghan well told Quinn. She was extremely dissatisfied. She was a global superstar, but she was limited in what she could and could not do, as well as what she could and could not say. She despised it. According to Gilded Youth, Meghan discovered after becoming Duchess that having the final say over her work life was about as likely as those singing birds appearing. The same staffer also said the former Suits actress was dazzled by the worldwide fame that being a princess would bring. But she was shocked by the palace protocol and by the fact that she was not and never could be first in the pecking order. It wasn't just Meghan's treatment behind palace walls, all that being told to be a good girl and go off and build a bridge, that surprised the Los Angeles native. Quinn also interviewed a friend of Harry from his clubbing days for youth, a person I'm guessing has consumed an unfathomable number of vodka Red Bulls while slopping peach liqueur and rum on the former party boy prince's trousers while Met officers discreetly look away. When you are an American celebrity and you mix with celebrities in the US, you just get used to everyone around you saying how marvelous you are. Harry's friend, should we just assume their nickname is something like Bunter or Binky, says. Meghan despised the United Kingdom because, as a member of the royal family, she realized she would be treated as a servant of the people rather than a celebrity. That was too much for her. And this is the part that most people overlook when it comes to being a workaday HRH. When we think of the British monarchy, images of the late Queen and her family waving from the Buckingham Palace balcony or some majestic ceremonial affair involving digging out enough questionably obtained diamonds to get Interpol involved come to mind. It's all very grand and a little magical. What is lost in this is that, while pomp and ceremony are important components of Monarchy Inc., they are not the meat and potatoes of day-to-day work. In 2022, the royal family as a whole participated in over 1,200 engagements, including Princess Anne officially visiting a recycling center, Prince Edward riding the first official ride on a new London tube line, and the Duke of Gloucester presenting the National Railway Heritage Awards. This implies the fact that she had to do what she was told and go where she was told in the endless and largely pointless royal round, a Kensington Palace staffer told Quinn. There is nothing appealing or enticing about landing a job that requires making small talk with thousands, if not tens of thousands, of people every year and having to feign interest day in and day out, when you are confronted with hordes of iPhone-snapping strangers, nervous small children, lord mayors, lord lieutenants, the fawning elderly, hospital administrators, and charity organizers, all while being relentlessly photographed and filmed. Show boredom or irritation, or simply allow your thoughts to wander wistfully back to that bottle of gin waiting on your Kensington Palace sideboard, and the resulting images will spark a minor monarchical crisis and a national media feeding frenzy. To wit, being a working HRH sounds suffocating and monotonous. All of this was not a closely guarded secret. However, it appears that Meghan went into this lifelong endeavor unaware of what lay ahead professionally when she said yes to Harry's shockingly pedestrian proposal. H proposed in the garden of his then grace and favor Kensington Palace home, surrounded by what appear to be cheapo Amazon battery-powered candles. Here's hoping he skipped the Tesco's home brand sparkling and splurged on Paul Roger, his Gambian's favorite bubbles. If the Duchess of Sussex thought she'd be the new Diana in a flash, hailed as a global savior as she swanned around doing good in Dior, a sort of Mother Teresa meets Gloria Steinem meets Grace Kelly mashup, she was in for a rude awakening. When Queen Elizabeth asked the new Duchess to join her for an overnight engagement via the royal train only about a month after the Sussex wedding, it wasn't for some big state outing or diplomatic jaunt. It was supposed to be a bridge in the city of Liverpool. What Meghan should have done before the College of Arms began working on her royal cipher is spent 10 minutes Googling some of Diana's outings during her first 18 months as a princess. Take a wander through the archives from 1981 and 1982, and you will find Diana repeatedly being trotted out to meet crowds in Wales, at times in the rain, visiting such thrilling places as a London radio station and a maternity ward, attending a formal lunch with the London Lord Mayor, having to enjoy the Isles of Scilly, wandering around Liverpool Cathedral, and getting sent off to such exclusive locales as Huddersfield in Yorkshire and a social services centre in Wand. Diana would have to work for the better part of a decade to carve out the royal career she desired and begin to earn her saintly halo. If only Meghan, who has a degree from a prestigious US university and previously ran a successful blog, had done her homework. If only she had done some research. If only she'd realized she couldn't avoid the tedious ribbon cutting and handshakes, that she couldn't get to the part where the UN Secretary General is WhatsApping her in less time than it took the Sussex's wedding guests to get all of the fair trade confetti out of their hair. The thing to remember is that there is no limit to Meghan's ambition, and like most fiercely ambitious people, she never thinks, "Have I got this wrong?" said the same palace staffer to Quinn. "Am I being overly dramatic?" Meghan is now the master of her own fate, and she can rest easy knowing that no one can force her to open a new cardboard compactor, ring road, or therapeutic paddling pool. When will Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis find their significant others? Let's hope Buckingham Palace has long since established some kind of P-plate learner royal program so that the next generation of HRH partners is fully aware of how many visits to rural Wales and excursions to new off-ramps await them. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any